And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings.
Violence breeds violence. Repression breeds retaliation. And only a cleansing of our whole society can we remove this sickness from our souls.
Those folks who were responsible have been held accountable.
Develops weapons of mass destruction. It doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society.
And we're back with another episode of the WRK podcast where we ask the questions, but at the end of the day, who really knows? As always, I'm your host, AJ, here with my good friends Dylan and Michael.
Boom.
Back on the audio board, we got our audio technician, Sad Little Robot. Sad Little Robot, how's it hanging?
Long, hard, and to the left.
All right. I don't believe you about the long part, but you can prove me wrong later.
Get it on camera.
Anyways, ladies, gentle people, moms, we're here, the end of Spooktober. Before we jump into this episode, especially moms, follow us on Instagram at WK Podcast, Twitter at WK Pod, hit up the Patreon page, patreon.com/WK Pod. Especially you moms.
Mom?
Yeah, and dads, you're only welcome if you bring your mom with you.
Yeah. We're stands for moms and grandmoms and all kinds of moms on this show. But make sure you hit up those links are all down in the description below. And yeah, let's just jump into her.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, you know what? We'll just do front view then. There's a little technical difficulties, but it's fine. We'll figure it out.
I like front butts.
Yeah, front butts only, man. That's how we're doing it. So today we're talking about our favorite scary movies. What is your favorite scary movie? If you're live in the YouTube chat, like all the cool Big Chad Thundercocks, you can let us know in the chat as we proceed. But yeah, I don't know, Dylan. Let's start with you. What's your number one favorite scary movie?
Gosh damn, man, wow. Throw me on the spot here. I'm sure there's gonna be other ones that may pop up, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That is it.
I think we talked about this before, but I mean, you just can't be a kid and not be freaked out by that movie. Oompa Loompas were freaky, dude.
Midgets
were freaky.
Yeah, that actually ties into my favorite scary movie, which also features midgets. I would say it'd probably be the Leprechaun series.
I was about to say Leprechaun because that was also
Something about scary midgets, dude.
I like a little spice of comedy in my scary movies,
yeah.
You know, and Leprechaun was
in the
fucking
Hood with Snoop
hilarious.
Dogg.
Can't beat that. The reviews were amazing. They got like 100 out of 100.
Rotten Tomato score out the ass. Just, oh yeah.
There was though. I guess when I was even younger, or I guess maybe around the same age, a little older, I was watching this one movie where this girl gets like sucked inside of like a bowling ball by a witch. And she's like stuck there, and that just scared the shit out of me.
I never went bowling again.
The sci-fi classics.
I'll never. It's really weird, but I guess I don't really talk about it. But yeah, every time I grab a bowling ball and stick my fingers inside of it, I always just think about it. I'm not necessarily scared.
Think about her.
Wait, so you're sticking your fingers in her orifices?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
I think she's still in the bowling ball, and I'm really trying to get in there.
We all know how to bowl like champions. We don't put our fingers in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't stick my fingers way in the hole. Maybe that's why I'm not finding the hole. I'm very bad at finding the hole.
It happens.
It's okay. But shucks, dude, another good one when we watched Scream. You know, I'd never seen that before, and that was a very, very good movie.
That is my favorite. Like, you know, classic scary movie.
Yeah.
Scream the original.
Yeah,
I've never seen any of the Scream movies.
the first one
That's
was
fucked up.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the first one. It was
For
good.
sure.
And
Matthew
it-
Lillard.
The first
Oh, yeah.
3 are really good. Then there's the 4th one, and now there's a 5th one. The 4th one, God, I mean, it's like watching a 2.5 hour long abortion.
It's not good.
It's not great. The 4th Scream, like, skip it, because I doubt that they even mention it in the new one that's coming out. But I'm hoping the new one that comes out in January for some reason is really good.
There's a new Scream. Okay, I was thinking Halloween for a second, but
Yeah, the new Halloween just came out. I haven't seen it yet. I have a habit of not wanting to watch movies in theaters. It started before COVID, but now I'm just using COVID as an excuse to be like, no, fuck that shit.
it's
Unless,
just
unless they got the
uncomfortable.
fucking recliners, I'm out.
Unless it was Grundy Center used to do 99-cent movies.
We
That
did
was
used to
right.
do that.
Yeah.
But now they're like $15 to go see one movie. Fuck that.
I definitely
Yeah,
haven't.
that's where you
And
used
then
to make a
$40
day.
worth of popcorn.
You used to make a day out of it, get the refillable popcorn, the refillable
Yep.
pop, and you'd fucking stick around for another movie after the
Order
movie.
3.
I actually have a clip I thought was pretty funny. Someone did a good job describing the Halloween movies. I don't know if I'll be able to find it or not, but oh yeah, some guy had a video. I don't think we wouldn't get in trouble for playing his video, would we? It's like an iFunny meme clip.
Probably not.
Should
I'm willing to risk it, especially if you don't show the video. Like,
Right. Let me see if I can pull this up here.
Halloween is the sequel.
All right, this made me laugh.
Halloween is the sequel to Halloween, but not the sequel to Halloween. Technically, it's Halloween 2, but ignores the events of Halloween 2 and Halloween 2. It's the first Halloween film to bring back Jamie Lee Curtis, except for Halloween 2, Halloween 7, and Halloween 8. But finally, the series has brought back John Carpenter in some capacity for the first time, except for Halloween 2 and Halloween 3. It's also the first Halloween film to ignore the previous films in the franchise's timeline, except for Halloween 3, Halloween 4, which ignores Halloween 3, Halloween 7, which ignores Halloween 3, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, and Halloween 6. But aside from all that, it's a totally fresh and new start for the Halloween franchise.
Only you could have written that.
He missed it, dude. He missed Halloween H2O, man. Halloween H2O, or maybe that's 8.
I don't know.
But yeah, there's Halloween H2O is Halloween 20 years later, I believe is what it's called, or Halloween.
I feel like I
20
watched.
years.
I feel like I watched that one.
Not a bad one. And then Halloween Resurrection was after that.
I swear to God,
with
I've seen one of them,
So,
and I think that might have been the one I saw.
What's the best Halloween movie then?
the best Halloween movie, arguably Halloween 1 by Rob Zombie,
Okay.
Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie, Garbo,
Oh, really?
like hot mess.
I didn't know he did those.
Yeah, you remember? I
Yeah.
watched them with you.
He got
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like
Oh,
way
maybe
back
we
in the day,
did.
like in high school.
My buddies, Emma was talking about Lane and how he was talking to Ashley saying, yeah, I'm going to go watch a scary movie with the boys. And she's like, oh, you're going to go, over and hang out and watch? And he's like, no, like just Discord and watch movies and hang out. I was like, we need to do that.
Yeah, for
Find
sure.
a scary movie. I'll stream it because for some reason it only ever works when I do it. But
You can, if you have a Netflix account too, you can do that, like the Netflix party thing where you both have, like it starts at the same. So you just like log in. It's a Chrome extension, I believe.
I've gotten Netflix to work where I can show it. I've shown someone my Netflix stuff and it was through Discord and I got it to work. But every time other people try and get it to work, apparently we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, no, Halloween, the Rob Zombie first one is good.
Yeah, that one was all the way back in 07 when that one was released.
Yeah, I
It's
remember.
fucking-
Dude, I watched that with
old.
fucking. Dude, I watched that with Carl and Kendall, like when he was in 7th grade and I was in 9th grade, maybe. Like way back in the day.
With Kendall?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah,
my
the second
God.
one's not great.
The first one, it only got 28% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes is like opposite though.
Yeah.
If it says
really is,
20%, it
especially
really
with
means
horror.
80%.
Especially with horror.
I mean, go look up on Rotten Tomatoes what the Cuties movie scored.
Yeah, or How to Train a Dragon. Both very good movies.
Oh my God. I just typed in cuties and it immediately was just
Yeah.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
What? How much? What's the score? Like 99%.
88%.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's backwards. It's
It's
inverse.
ass
It's a
backwards.
rotten tomato. Do you want 88% of your tomatoes to be rotten?
Ooh.
I don't think so.
I was looking up top 10 scary movies and, just top scary movies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre pops up, and I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, I didn't like any of them.
Yeah,
That shit
all of them
scared
sucked.
me, dude.
Well, actually,
I was fucking scared of that shit. I wasn't a big scary movie guy, and so whenever I'd watch a scary movie, like, it would fuck me up.
there was a remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre where it was a late cousin of Leatherface inherited the plantation in Texas, and her friends went to renovate it, only to find out Leatherface was still living there.
Oh yeah.
And that one was pretty. That was like 2013 or 14, I think that remake was.
03 is what it looks like.
It says Exorcist is number 1.
03 is the remake,
The 73.
the popular one.
Oh, okay.
I'd say my favorite scary movie is probably the Returning of the Living Dead, Rave to the Grave. That was my favorite one. Like they were partying and shit, but I don't know, it was like mind control drugs that made people into zombies, and then they just nuked the whole thing. It was fucking dope. That
fucking looks lit.
Dude, it was the best one.
Like Day of the Dead.
Return of the Living Dead, Rave to the Grave.
Yes, that one. It is the fucking best
Dude,
movie.
fuck yeah.
Do you know if it's on anything? I'll have to.
Dude, it is my favorite.
I can look that up real quick.
They also have in here
if you say my
Insidious,
fucking,
which I thought was pretty good.
Don't say my word of the day.
Insidious is alright. The only problem I have with it is they made like multiple ones off of a story where.
Wait, maybe not. Maybe that's not what I'm thinking. What's the one where they take all the videos?
That's Paranormal Activity.
No. Like the kids make the videos of killing their families. Sinister is what I meant to say. I don't know why I got tripped up by this. No, Sinister, I thought that was a good movie.
If you're looking for Rave to the Grave, it's available, let's see, to stream it on the Roku channel, Vudu, and Plex, all with ads, it looks like. Oh, Plex is free, obviously. And then you can rent it on everything else.
So apparently the Texas Chainsaw movie that I'm thinking of is Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Oh.
But I watched it on like my TV, like not in 3D, and it was not bad.
What was that one that was also? I feel like it was like one of the first 3D scary movies. It was like Bullet for My Valentine, but I know it's not.
Bullet for My Valentine 3D.
Is that really?
Came out on Valentine's Day. Yeah, it had Jason Eccles played the main character, Dean from Supernatural.
I remember going. I think we went to that.
I believe we did as well. When did that come out, dude?
Fuck, 2010.
It's like a time capsule. Wait, did we say Bullet for My Valentine?
I don't know what it was. No, that's the fucking
My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I remember being young and thinking Goosebumps movies were good.
I never liked them or the books. They were just too fucking retarded.
Dude, I fucking loved Goosebumps when I was a kid.
Yeah, I did too. And if I were to watch it now, I'd probably be. I mean, honestly, it wasn't bad. Like, it was bad, but it wasn't. It's not like new age shit. It's not like it at least has to try and like add like a story to it. Whereas like now, like we were talking about the Insidious or whatever, where it's like, oh, your house is haunted.
Right.
Like, where's the comedic relief? I feel like a good scary movie is good because the characters are awesome.
Well,
funny shit happens, and you get to have a good time watching it.
Well, the plot of Insidious wasn't that the house was haunted. The plot of Insidious was that the boy was astral projecting when he went to sleep. Well, kind of. That was like the third one.
Oh.
The boy was astral projecting, and so spirits were following the family around because he was astral projecting, and they wanted to take over his body while he was not in it.
Right.
Weird. I really don't like those movies though that are like filmed from behind a camcorder. Like, what was the ones you were saying? Paranormal Activities.
Oh yeah, well, like security camera.
The Quarantine.
I don't think
movies
Dude, Quarantine 2 is fucking way good though.
I just didn't like
Quarantine 1 sucked.
Like people
dick.
sitting there with their camcorder and it's fucking shaking. It's like, oh, I'm so scared right now.
I don't think that's as it's kind of like but like if the story in the film was good, like I think it could be done better.
Yeah.
Like Quarantine 2. Quarantine 1 fucking sucks.
Do I need to watch Quarantine 1 to watch Quarantine 2?
No.
Okay.
It explains the entire plot of Quarantine 1 in the first like 2 minutes of Quarantine 2. But Quarantine 2 so much better.
Explain Quarantine 1. What is Quarantine 1? Explain.
Quarantine 1 is basically like the viral zombie outbreak inside of an apartment building trying to be contained by people, and it's like, you know, like the things that big city cops have to wear now, like the camcorder on their chest.
Yeah.
Like 90% of it shot from that. Some of it shot from like people's cell phone footage and shit.
Right.
Man.
But at least they did everyone a favor by not trying to package it as like a found footage film.
Right, yeah.
Because that would be, one, very stupid because it was based in New York City. Quarantine 2 is they're in an airport. It's landing like, I think 12 hours after the events of Quarantine 1.
Huh. Okay.
Dang.
And that's as far, I guess I did put hashtag spoilers in the description, so we can kind of get wild.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Talking about people getting infected, I didn't even think of like zombie movies. 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later.
Yeah,
both are really good.
Yeah, dude, that gave
Those
me
are the
nightmares,
zombies
bro.
that I don't want to think about ever coming into existence. Like, I want to think about like the Florida Man underpass zombie where he's like crawling around and chewing on people's faces.
That's still pretty scary.
It's scary,
Like
but
if
it's
he was
less.
walking,
It's
if
less.
he was walking around chewing on people's faces, all right. But I don't want him running around.
But it's less scary than like in 28 Days Later. There's a scene where a crow was eating a dead body or a deceased body that wasn't awake, and it drips blood off its beak, lands on a person. The person becomes infected.
Damn.
And fucks. Like, that's like kind of the end scene, is when they're like setting up the governor's mansion or parliamentarian mansion, whatever the fuck a governor in the UK is. And the bird drips a speck of blood on this guy, gets into an open cut, and he just destroys their plan because he
Jesus.
turns into a zombie instantly.
Oh, yeah.
Like the minute the blood hits his heart.
I want Shaun of the Dead type zombies.
Yeah, just slow walkers.
Yeah.
I either want that or I want World War Z zombies.
Oh, fuck no.
Because, one, Shaun of the Dead zombies, if they get you, it's going to be slow, very painful. If a World War Z zombie gets you, you're a zombie before you even realize that you're caught.
You're getting fucked up.
Fuck that.
But, like, the zombies from 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later are sprinter zombies, but the only way that you churn instantly is blood-on-blood contact. So it's going to take a minute. They're going to chew on you. They're going to fuck with you.
I mean, technically saliva is blood, so if they get saliva in your wound, saliva is just clear blood.
Yeah, I guess it depends on where they bite you, because I think it's when it hits your brain, you just snap churn. But yeah, dude, zombies, there's two good outcomes. One, they're really fast and they fuck you up, or two, they're really slow and you're smart enough to,
for the most part, smart enough.
Am I crazy? Left 4 Dead, were the zombies, they were sprinters, right?
Yeah,
they were fast as fuck.
Okay.
I mean, they wouldn't notice you sometimes. They'd be standing, a little bit of ways, and they'd be just minding their business, and it's almost like they see you and you just pissed them off real quick.
See, I like the Dead Rising ones.
Yeah.
The video game Dead Rising, because they're all just super slow. You walk by them, they might come after you a little bit, but then they'll be like, oh, well, I can't chase them.
You rock your Joy-Con back and forth and they leave you alone.
Another one I'd like to...
Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead. No, Dawn of the Dead. That's when they're in the mall, right?
That was one of my... The mall one was so good.
Yeah, the remake in the mall.
Oh, yeah. That one was fucking tight.
And then when that lady has the baby or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zombie baby.
That was fucking creepy, dude.
What, like, fucking Cruz's wife? Isn't that his name? Cruz or some shit like that?
Is that the one with the dad from Modern Family or whatever?
Yeah. He plays the guy that has the yacht, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to this island."
yeah.
And then the end credits are them just getting fucking murked on the island.
Yep, I forgot all about that. Yeah, that was one of the best ones.
Yeah.
That's probably
They got the fucking gun store owner across the street from the mall, and they're like throwing signs
Just
up.
like shoot the one that looks retarded.
Oh, yeah.
The one that looks like Elvis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that was a good one.
That was a way good one. That was a fantastic one.
Dude, that's one of my favorite fucking movies, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
But they have sprinters, so it's like...
That badass bus they build and shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that barely gets them anywhere.
Yep.
Isn't the main girl in that movie, is that the Handmaid's Tale girl?
I've never seen the show.
Yeah, that might be that chick. I don't even remember the movie that well, but that, I don't know, it sounds like it'd be right. I feel like I've seen her in other shit, I just never knew what.
Damn, she old as fuck. She's almost 50. Not really, but...
Hey, when you're
it's not the right
35,
person.
you're
Sarah
basically
Polly?
there.
I don't think that's the right person.
What else was she in?
I don't think that's the person I'm thinking of.
Probably. It doesn't look like it.
Anna, yeah, I mean, she's the main character, right? That makes sense that she was the first one.
Yeah, her most recent thing was in 2010, it looks like.
Oh, dude, James Gunn directed that? No wonder it was way good. He made Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh. So, I mean, kind of getting off the zombie topic here. I was thinking, you know, AJ, you are a pastor. Have you seen Velocipaster?
I have not, but I've thought about it ever since you sent me the fucking screenshot of Velocipaster.
Did not even know that was a movie.
That should just be the podcast. Let's just put it on and watch it.
Just put it on it. Yeah, we're just doing a review.
Yeah, as long as there's something funny in it. Did you watch Fear Street yet, Michael? Robot, sad little robot. You seen Fear Street?
Nope.
Those
Wow, you guys are
good
fucking
movies.
up.
They are. That's like.
That's 8 hours of fucking quality content right
I
there.
know. I wanted to rewatch it right after when I finished. I was like, I want to go back and watch.
It's probably more like 6 hours, but yeah, it's fucking quality.
Adds a story. You got characters you like. It's funny at times, you know. Like I just can't stand the scary movies that just try and make it so serious. Like they're trying to sell it.
Yeah,
sell
no,
it to people
there's
and-
something about like when you're throwing comedy in there and then there's scary shit. It's like it makes the scary parts pack more of a punch when there's
when it's lighthearted almost. Like the whole movie's lighthearted, all of a sudden, bam.
Yeah, another one like that would be, let's see. I don't know, it's not really scary. It's kind of like a horror mystery shit. I guess horror would be scary, whatever. But The Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah,
was
well,
super fucking well done.
Cabin in the Woods was literally a director making a statement to Hollywood about all the cliches of horror movies and how horror movies have to change. Like, that was the entire purpose of the movie.
I fucking loved it.
I thought that movie was going to be like more scary than it was, but like it was such a good movie. I was like, this is such a great movie. Was it Liam Hemsworth that was in it?
Chris.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
Yep.
Then he gets fucking. He rides a dirt bike off the fucking cliff and smashes into
hits
a wall.
a force field.
Richard Jenkins, the fucking the dude or the dad from Step Brothers.
Yeah,
he's fucking in that one. You will fix that fucking drywall now.
I just remember the story or whatever they told at the very beginning or whatever when they were a little camp story or whatever. And it kind of reminds me of Dylan's. Was the one you were talking about with the bowling ball lady?
Oh yeah.
Because the dude says, they were down at the bowling alley and the next thing you know, the bald guy attendant's head rolls up through the fucking through the ball return or whatever. And I was like, oh,
Dude, there's a fucking movie called Kingpin.
I've seen that with the.
Oh, is that with Bill Murray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the comedy.
Oh, okay.
It's literally I fell asleep watching Hellraiser one afternoon, and I woke up and I thought I was watching Hellraiser 2, and I was waiting for fucking Pinhead to pop up, and it was literally just like, I don't even know how to go into detail about this. So, a gang of people like ass raped a girl in a bowling alley with a fucking bowling pin. And then she came back a year later and all the same people were there for Thanksgiving as their friend group bowling, and she murdered all of them.
Oh.
But it was like a cheesy like $800 production movie, and it somehow was on Amazon in the same queue as fucking Hellraiser. And I was
So you didn't know what you were watching.
Dude, I didn't know about it until 2 days later when I looked at my recently watched, and I was like, what is this? Like, I was watching Hellraiser when I fell asleep. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah. Another one I guess we could talk about. Not really scary movie, but a show. We could talk about the newest season of American Horror Story. That was kind of...
I'm a pretty big fan of it.
I didn't give the second half of it the time of day because I was so mad that I didn't realize it was a double feature and thought it was gonna turn. So if anyone's watching it or going to watch it, first of all, there might be spoilers. So like, plug your ears. But yeah, there's two parts to that show. And god damn it, if you don't know that, you get really fucking confused.
When the season ends after 6 episodes.
And then you start some new shit with aliens in black and white, and you're just waiting for shit to... And I kept skipping past shit, I kept fast forwarding, waiting to try and find, like, how, like, just what was going on. I was like, dude, fuck this, I'm just gonna fast forward. And then I end up getting to the last episode, and I see the same picture of the same people, and I'm like, this isn't even going to tie back into the story. I'm not even going to watch this. So maybe I need to go give it a second shot. But the first story to me, the first one was pretty all right. I just think it just didn't end how I wanted it to.
Well, the thing too is it's almost like they had 2 different seasons planned, and they were like, we haven't figured either out. Let's just run with both.
Yeah.
Like that's the... Yeah, it's frustrating in that sense. But yeah, American Horror... I think the second half is better than the first half. And I don't mind the first half. It's just really short.
Didn't feel like there was a plot.
Yeah, they just condensed like an entire story into 6 hours of TV time. If that, maybe 5 hours. And then, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But there's a good story there. It's just like, can we... finish the fucking story, please?
Can you add, like, it just felt like...
And it's all supposed to be in the same universe, so this first story doesn't line up with the second story at all. Where it's... The first story ends with LA in ruins, and the second story starts at the same... Like, literally the same time and day, and it's not in ruins. Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, I have zero fucking clue. I was like, I would rather go watch some shitty horror movie. Right, like that's what I was looking for, and I just felt very...
that was the shitty horror movie.
I liked their past seasons. I thought their past seasons were good, like the 9 years. Later ones.
Yeah, they spent 9 years building a show where all the seasons come to a fucking point where they all meet together.
Right.
And then... they're continuing off of that and just do some spin-off bullshit. I'm a big fan of the series, but yeah, poorly executed season. Like, if season 10 would have just been them in the fucking not the Hamptons, where the fuck were they? Off the coast of Connecticut, right? Is that where they were?
I don't remember. Maybe
Riptide. Season 10, Part 1, Riptide. fucking dreadful.
They could have done like with those zombie-ish type of creatures, like they could have done I don't think any of their seasons they've done like a zombie season. Like do a zombie season. Just you know, you did summer camp, you know, you did haunted house, you know, you're doing these other things. Do a fucking zombie season, bro. Like I would fucking love that shit. You can't do a zombie show or a movie and go that terribly wrong with it.
Yeah, you have to really fuck up
Yeah,
zombies.
yeah, you have to really fuck it up.
Dude, Zombie Strippers was better than the zombies. Maybe because it was starring, Jenna Jameson?
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I felt like you just... Yeah, that I just had to bring up that show because that just felt like you just found out too much too easily and you kind of just watched it unfold. And, yeah, just I wish if someone asked if I wanted to delete that season from my memory, from my brain, I'd probably be like, sure, I don't care. It made no impact to me.
Yeah. Well, and also it starred Dandy, like the least favorite character ever in American Horror Story, was like the main character.
Talking about the mom or?
No, the dad. The dad, he was Dandy in Freak Show.
Nope.
The spoiled rich kid that bought the Freak Show and then everyone quit. Then he killed everyone.
Dude, that kid
was
reminds
him? Damn, I didn't know that.
He reminds me of a kid around town here.
Huh.
And he lives really close to where Emma's second place is of business, if you know what I'm talking about. Like maybe upstairs of that place.
I don't really know like where that person lives, but I feel like I know who you're
You
talking
know who I'm
about.
talking about.
Emma's second place work.
Her
on Main Street or whatever.
Oh,
I don't really know who lives there, but I think I know who
think
you're
who-
talking
you know
about. Who would remind you of that kid?
Oh my god, let me see if I can fucking find it. Oh my god. Just keep talking.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fucking hilarious.
I didn't mind his character in that show though. Like I kind of liked. I didn't mind his character so much.
It was good in that season, but it's really hard to take someone that's so disliked in a TV show and then recast them in a different character and be like,
like this guy.
Like this guy.
Right, right.
I didn't know that was him.
Attach yourself to this guy.
I didn't know that was him. And I was really digging his character. I didn't really care for the kid and the mom really that much.
Oh, the kid is the worst.
The kid was the worst. Gosh, yeah. Just it felt like it was written so shitty. It felt like the dialogue was just written so shitty. Like they didn't care. They thought, it doesn't matter how it's written. It just the story is all that matters. Like they just fucking didn't give a shit. It felt like it was made so like
it was
kids
two
could
two
understand.
half-ass seasons, is what it was.
I still want to go watch the second one again though, because I literally skipped through all of it because I thought I was gonna fucking. I was like, I don't know.
There's a lot of really fucking ironic, like, oh my god, did they really do that?
Right.
Shit. Like with Henry Kissinger.
Right.
Like calling him a reptile. That's where the whole reptilians in politics started, was with Henry Kissinger.
Yeah.
And that's there's clips of him and Richard Nixon when they're protesting outside the White House when he was like, "Oh, they're gonna storm the gates and they're gonna kill me."
I don't know. It just felt not very good. One I did see that I haven't seen yet and that's new. I don't remember if I knew who directed it, but has anyone seen it? Old?
Huh.
It's like that new movie where they like go to a beach.
Oh, it's M. Night Shyamalan.
Is it M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
He stars in it too.
Does
Weird.
he?
Yeah.
Really?
What
pretty
a
sure.
twist.
I'm pretty sure he's one of the main characters because he starts out as like a 3-year-old boy and like within a couple hours of them being on the island,
he's a teenager. Is it that kid?
Yeah.
The kid that's from what's the other movie that Ari Aster did? Hereditary? Is that what he did? I think it was Hereditary.
That was a fucking good
That
one.
was a fucking good one too. That and what was the other, next one after that?
That's probably my favorite modern scary movie is Hereditary.
Hereditary?
It was
So
so
fucking
well
Have you seen
fucking
Midsummer?
Midsummer was
done. No, I heard that one was super
Dude,
good too.
Midsummer was the best, dude. That
So
shit
dope.
was
I
crazy.
wouldn't describe Midsummer as like a horror movie as I would Hereditary, but it's definitely a psychological thriller.
It's just
where
cool.
it's like-
The visual effects they do, like they're taking shrooms and shit, and so they change the visual effects in the movie, and like it gives you, like they make it all like I don't know. It's as you're watching, you know, you're tripping
Right.
while watching the movie, and it's fucking dope. Like that shit was actually tight as fuck. But yeah, it's not really horror so much.
Yeah, it's more of like it's an experience. I don't know how to describe Midsummer.
I would say a thriller.
I just tell everyone to watch it. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, just watch it for
it's
the
like
crazy shit of it.
yeah, it puts you through a fucking trip. Like it's so weird. What the fuck? What's one that I know that I've seen with you guys? You guys have seen Day of the Dead, right?
I don't know.
With Ash? Like, or not Ash.
No.
Fuck. What am I thinking of?
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
No, Day of the Dead is like a zombie movie, kind of like Dawn of the Dead, but where the zombies are slow as fuck.
Yeah.
There's like, they live on, oh man, I want to say it's one of the islands in New York, but I don't remember off the top of my head. They live on an island in a major city. They keep it regulated, keep it powered, and they have like a civilization there. But the zombies start evolving and learning. And literally there's a scene where this fucking zombie in a like mechanic's ripped up suit picks up an og bar off the ground from a dead soldier and he accidentally shoots it. And he's like, "Buh!" And he's just like starts like like mowing windows down and shit. And the zombies find out they don't have to breathe, so they can reach the island underwater and past the barricades that are guarded.
Damn.
Damn.
I'll have to watch that one.
Yeah. Well, and talking about zombies like World War Z, like the whole plot of the whole, it was a book before the movie with Brad Pitt, but the whole plot of the book is like, there's 9 billion people on the planet. What are you going to do with all those bodies? Like, even if you're able to mow down every zombie, like, what the fuck are you going to do? What you going to do about it?
I don't know, go to fucking, I don't know, Wyoming or something where it's got like 1 acre of land per like
person.
I mean, it's like, I think it's like 15 per person or something like that. I don't know. I've heard like, oh no, they said like you could fit the whole world's population
In Texas.
Is it in Texas?
Yeah, if you made the entire state of Texas a fucking
like New York,
like a suburb. No, not even. If you made the entire state a suburb, you could fit every person in a 2-bedroom home in Texas.
Jesus, I believe it.
Before I forget, this one, I know Mike has watched it. I watched it on my way back from my dad's. Fuck, was it called Platform? The Platform?
Oh,
the Mexican,
yeah.
the Mexican
was it
movie?
Mexican? Or was it like, I don't know where it was from, but that was such a fucking good one.
Yeah, that shit was
I wouldn't
crazy.
call it a horror movie either, though.
Right.
It would be like another psychological thriller movie, but it was so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, you're on this platform. You know, I don't know if it's if you. I think it's if you. It doesn't matter what you're in for. Like, isn't it prisoners or people who just want to go in to like quit an addiction or something? Like, you could sign yourself up to go into this platform. And what happens is all it is you're in this jail cell with another person on a level, and this one platform starts at the top with all this food on it, and it goes down to the first level, and they eat what they can in the timeline, and then it keeps going down, and it keeps going down to, I don't even know how many floors, like 200,
100
300.
levels.
It was over 100.
Oh, I thought it was 100 levels.
Pretty sure it's over 100. And when you're towards the end, you just don't get...
There's no food left.
There's like no food left or anything. And each like month, I think you switch floors.
So you don't know, like, they're like, oh, you're either on floor 53 this time or you're all the way at the bottom, so you don't know if you're going to get food or not.
Right. And so it's just kind of fucked up, and like how he decides he's, spoiler alert, but he's like, I'm fucking going down. I'm figuring this shit out.
This food.
We're fucking figuring this shit out. Yeah, and they try and like give people food as they go down or something, and I don't even, the movie kind of, I don't know if you guys ever plan on watching it. I
saw
don't know.
the trailer. I got the gist of it.
Dude, it's so
from
good.
the trailer.
It was a good fucking movie, though.
My favorite part of the trailer is when the dude jumps down from like floor 30 and lands on like floor 50, catches the side of his head on the fucking railing.
Yep.
Or someone like someone
head
steals
explodes.
a piece of food or something, and so their whole room turns into like a fucking heat chamber or whatever, and like kills them or some shit. But it ends very, like, you don't really get the ending, I guess.
It's because it's in another language.
It just he's at the bottom, and then it's just over.
Right.
And it's like, what? But also a really good movie. There was another couple ones that I thought were good. Jordan Peele's fucking Us and Get Out. Both I really dug both of those movies for being not really having comedic relief in them, but just being a really well kind of done story, I think.
Yeah.
Get Out was so up and down for me. Like, I thought it was going to be like, oh, it's a good, and then it's bad, and then it's good, and then it's bad, and then it's got really bad, and I was like, fuck.
I
didn't know where the hell he was taking
was
me.
the best.
Us was crazy, dude. The twist at the end was just fucking bonkers, dude. Like, oh man, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, unless it's the viewers. But anyone here that hasn't seen it, have you seen it, Mike? Al, you seen it?
Us?
Yeah.
No,
I probably
not
won't ever
yet,
see
no.
it, so I don't have time for movies in my life. I just like to sit around and stare off into the void.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Be careful, the void will stare back.
Oh, it fucking does, too.
Dude, Us was... I think the best part about Us was, the plot twist at the end.
Yeah. Like, the movie itself was just a good old kind of horror movie itself. It got a little kind of weird at the end when they were doing, like, the whole arm chain thing with everyone. Like, it was just kind of, like, a little off, but, like, really that twist.
That's a pop culture reference from when the movie was the start date of the movie, when they go to... Is it Coney Island Fair? I think it's the Coney Island Fair.
Huh.
So the movie starts out, I think it's 1989, I think, is when the little girl goes missing in the funhouse. It was Ronald Reagan. So it wasn't 89. When the fuck was it?
Yeah, golly gee, dude, that shit was tight. Al, you ever gonna watch that movie?
What was that? Are you still talking about Us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a reference to Ronald Reagan decides to join Hands Across America, where they wanted to pseudo have people holding hands across the entire country.
Okay.
Wait, I thought they did have people holding hands across the country.
Well, they did, but the propaganda, I guess would be a word for it, is that there was a person holding someone's hand in California that was holding someone's hand in New York City.
Yeah, they did that pretty well in, like, France and stuff like that, where, like, it's not as fucking big around there,
Yeah,
But,
so the whole thing about them holding hands at the end of the movie is when they go to the fair in the beginning of the movie, the little girl is watching the advertisement, hey, on this day we're going to hold hands across America. And that's where the holding hands, like, there's so many, like, little things in that movie that were added in just to...
Yeah.
Little things.
Little things.
Little things.
Yeah, the twist to that movie was just fucking cool, dude. Did you guys watch any of the Nightmare on Elm Streets?
Nope.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of the Nightmare on Elm Streets.
I thought they were pretty good. I honestly don't really remember them that well, but I fucking remember watching him. And I was like, damn, like that shit's really fucking scary. Like you can't get away from him, dude.
Yeah, I think it's number 2. They finally think they got away from him, and then the girl realizes that she's in a dream. And he just like through her reflection in the front window of her door, just like grabs her and pulls her into the house.
Through the door,
glass. Through the little hole in the
dude,
door.
That shit was fucking awesome. A hand just comes out and rips her through this, like, imagining someone getting sucked out of an airplane window. If, like, the window broke. That's how it felt. That's how it looked. It's just the girl goes, whoop, it gets sucked in.
The remake of that wasn't terrible. They just tried to put, like, all the not Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street movies into one movie. Kind of when they remade it in like 2008 or some shit like that. But yeah, that one was fucking nuts too, because they realize halfway through the movie that if they fall asleep, Freddy Krueger can get them. And so they all start fucking popping Adderall every like 3 hours.
I just went down to the boys' house and get some mail.
But one of the guys stays awake in that remake for so long that he ends up dreaming, like daydreaming while he's awake.
Oh, fuck.
And Freddy Krueger kills him in awake time.
Damn.
I watched, was it the Freddy vs. Jason? Was probably the first Freddy and Jason movie I guess I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
Must have been like 5th grade, something like that, but... Oh, dude, it was so good. I just remember...
Dude, I fucking remember watch. It took me a while to watch, but yeah, it was fucking good.
They were
that
at the
movie
rape
was
scene
awesome.
or whatever. It was like, okay. But then I was watching it with, like, my buddy's parents, you know, and we're in, like, 5th grade, and there's, like, rape scenes and shit, and we're just like,
Yeah, weird when you were... Yeah. Shit's always weird when you would, like, watch shit with, like, parents or something, and you'd see tits on the screen, and you're just like, God, I just want to rip my pants off and start jerking off, but I can't. Just fucking tuck your hand in your pants. Do a secret little session.
It's called a handshake.
Trying to see what other movies they got on here. I remember we used to watch. We used to have scary movie night. We'd go out to the bars, and afterwards we'd always go bar closed, go watch scary movies to fall asleep to. And
I remember when you lived at the apartments or whatever, and like we'd go to Family Video and come back with the absolute worst scary movie we could find, like the absolute worst ones. I feel like AJ picked them all out.
Dude, I feel like we should probably do that. Like I was telling Emma that before I came over here when she was talking about Lane and then watching on Discord, I was like, you know what? Like some night, since mine works, I'm just gonna pop into the channel and be like, hey guys, I'm fucking starting up the scary movie. I'm gonna go down to this channel. Anyone wants to watch, you know, feel free to come down and fucking watch, you know. Because I feel like that'd be fun as shit.
So when I was helping Cam and them set up their list of movies to watch for the month of October, I know you said something about the rape scenes in movies.
Yeah.
So I need to fucking figure out when this movie came out. So this is when I was openly with my parents talking about how I was into horror movies and stuff like that. And we had DirecTV out at the farm once a month. One of us would get to pick a movie to watch, like order on pay-per-view. And I picked the newest one that had come out in 2009. So I would have been in like 8th grade.
Oh, yeah.
And I picked Last House on the Left, the remake.
God. Which was a good movie, though.
Good movie. I wouldn't classify it as fucking
that was filmed in Iowa, movie. I think, wasn't it?
I don't know. But
I think it was because my ex's dad tried to audition for it.
Well, sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't pick him. He looks like a fucking cracked up fucking meth head, dude. I'd be scared.
So yeah, I picked that. There is a 5-minute rape scene
Yep.
that's very graphic and very audible, where literally all you can hear is birds chirping and ass cheeks clapping.
Clapping.
Nice.
And I'm sitting there with my stepdad eating popcorn, and I'm like, I didn't know this was a thing. And then the rest of it's just a fucking Saw movie where it's just torture porn. That's where like we need to differentiate horror movies is torture porn and horror movies.
The most
You said,
porn.
I'm going to go get some popcorn, Dad. And you walk up with a pillow over you're holding a pillow over yourself.
But I think the most torture porn movies would have to be Hostel, the Hostel movies.
Hostel, Saw, fucking dude. The new Saw, the newer.
I haven't seen any of the newer
The
Saws.
newer Saws. Saw 1, great. I wouldn't even call it torture porn. Psychological thriller. Every Saw after that, torture porn. Just literal torture porn.
Like with naked ladies, because I haven't really seen too many Saws. But like fucking what's it called? Hostel was like they would like strip them naked and like
yeah, like Hostel 3 when the fucking
God.
when they get a bet or like pay money.
Yeah.
Or bid, I guess is the word, right?
Yep.
Yeah, bid on how to kill someone.
Yep. I remember just in the first one or whatever, like the girl's eyes like just hanging down because the guy blowtorched it or whatever, and she's just like they get out of there and she's just like, nope, I'm jumping in front of this train. That was the end of the movie. Sorry, spoiler.
It's
fine. Spoilers is in the description.
Are they on? Do you think the Hostel movies are on something?
I don't know.
The first one wasn't bad, but it was still like pornography in a horror movie. That's pretty much all it was.
Dude, you know it's a fucking way good horror. Dylan was the one that showed me this one, Drag Me to Your Grave. Or Drag Me to My Grave.
I think I've heard of that.
I don't know if I heard that one.
Drag Me to My Grave.
But I'm glad I could help you out.
It's got Justin Long in it. Do you remember when Justin Long, before Accepted, wasn't like a fucking... And before the IMAC commercials, he was in horror movies? Like Jeepers Creepers, Drag Me to
I always thought he was in
My Grave.
gay pornos before this.
Drag Me to My Grave. I'll have to...
Or Drag Me to Hell. Maybe.
Drag Me to Hell sounds more right. But I don't even remember that. I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, it's got... yeah, that's the one. Drag Me to Hell. It's where the girl betrays a gypsy's trust. And the gypsy puts a curse on her. Dude, that's a good horror movie. What the fuck? What's it called? The Unborn. That's a good horror movie. Dude, I like jump scares like in Sinister and stuff like that. You know, I'm a jump scare guy.
You're a jump scare
I
kind
like jump scare. I want them to make me feel scared. You know,
creeped out
Yeah.
and like suspense. I want the suspense. Yeah, jump scare is good. I like a good jump scare, but
That's what I hate about the Paranormal Activities is it was all jump scares.
Yeah, I mean, I think I did, because I watched it like when I was very young, like the original It. So I've been watching horror movies almost my whole life, and I feel like the prolonged being scared in a dark room kind of scary movie, it doesn't really do it for me anymore, that I need something to be like, oh shit, what the fuck.
that's fair. I definitely do. If I'm watching a scary movie and something jump scares me to the point, and I'll just start laughing because I'll just be like, "Holy fuck, that was insane, dude!" Like I do love that part of it, but like I also that dark room suspense is such a hard thing to do right.
It's like a high.
It's a hard thing to do right. That's why I think it's jump scares easier
Yeah.
for them to do than actually do a good job of fucking making you feel like something's...
Oh yeah, like don't get me wrong, I like watching a movie and like or a TV show and being scared for like a month and a half about that thing.
Right.
It's just no one's done a good job of that in so long.
I think the last one.
Dude, the fucking Conjuring ruined horror movies. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I think the one that like scared me the most as a kid, I would say, like I had to have the TV taken out of my room because I thought this motherfucker was gonna come through there. It was The Ring. You guys ever,
Yeah.
The Ring was
Dude,
scary
that
as
shit
fuck.
scared the fuck out
I
of
had
me
to take
too.
the TV had to get taken out of my room because I was like, oh no, this motherfucker coming through that thing.
Dude, that movie scared the fuck out of me too.
It was so good. The actual like the video that they watched in it was just fucking hilarious.
Well, dude, fucking, they made, they did a reboot of The Ring called Rings, I believe.
I remember watching
It
that.
wasn't bad, man. Way better than Ring 2.
Huh.
Or maybe I.
The Grudge, dude. The Grudge.
The Grudge. That was
Dude, when I was in
be
like
showering or
when
whatever,
I was
and
in
you feel in the back.
elementary school, and fucking I heard a door open while I was in the shower. I would literally almost shit a brick.
Oh yeah. Be like feeling in the back of your head and make sure there's not a hand there.
You know, one thing that I think makes a good fucking scary movie. We were talking about like jump scares, one thing, and then suspense leading up to it is like kind of another. But one thing that I think is another type of like scare is like. I can only think of like the Maze Runner right now, where it has all these scenes where you're just running and you're gonna get fucked, and it's like you're just barely making it out. I don't know what to call that, but you're like just constantly barely making it out alive. You're barely, you know, like I like that shit too. Where like, let's say something's chasing you, you know, like a chase scene in a zombie movie, like that kind of order.
Suspense.
Just like the thriller side of it, like, oh, zombie almost got you, he's got your arm, fucking rip it off, start running, they're great, you know, like that kind of scary is like the action side of it, I guess.
You could make with the Oculus Rift sets or whatever, be like, oh, this is an interactive scary movie or whatever.
Dude, have you guys ever done that? Done the fucking like VR like scary shit?
Not the scary,
I
but
played
the porn,
the roller coaster game.
Dude,
the haunted roller coaster one.
The scary shit. Like, I had one where they like wheel you through like this fucking in this asylum, and you're just in this chair, and all you're doing is just looking around. But you put the headphones on, you can't plug your ears or nothing. You're just, dude, you're looking everywhere. You're just, oh my god, that is like the future of scary movies. Because that shit was the most immersive shit that I've ever done. That freaked me the fuck out, dude.
Oh yeah.
That shit was so bonkers. That's what the future of scary movies I feel like are gonna be. Like where you're like in the fucking house, just like
you're the main character.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Well, you know what kind of? I don't know. It wasn't really a movie, but it was like one of the episodes on Black Mirror or whatever, and it was like they programmed this thing to like get scarier. It would like react to whatever he would get scared to or whatever.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
that was a fucking good one.
The haunted house one.
Yeah.
Didn't he do something? He brought his phone or something.
Yeah.
And so that's how he got trapped or something forever.
Well, it was like 2 seconds worth of, and 2 seconds worth of fucking living he went through, and it was like, but the TV show was like spanned through like 5 years of his life. It's like, but he died in 2 seconds because he brought his phone in there or whatever.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember that one. That one was super fucking good.
That was a fucking good one. What's another fucking good scary movie though? Fucking The Shining. That's an old school one.
Never seen that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Which one?
The Shining.
Whoa! Hey.
That's your favorite scary movie?
Hell yeah!
It's a good scary movie, but I mean, I would say that it's like pivotal in its time.
Dude, it was like the first ever like actual like psychological, I don't know, like not psychological thriller, but just like the way that like isolation affects, like if you get down to like what it's about, like how isolation affects the human brain, like obviously that one was a little bit extreme in cases, but like holy fuck, was it fucking good for its time?
No.
Did you just fuck him up?
No, he was trying to pour more. I was like, no. Yeah, dude, I'll watch. Yeah, dude, that actually is crazy. Maybe I'll put The Shining on. I don't know where to find it, but
it's HBO Max. I just looked it up. I'm probably gonna watch that tonight. That shit's fucking. It's so fucking good. Jack Nicholson is a fucking badass.
So, fun fact: I've done the ghost tour of the Stanley Hotel 3 times in my life.
No shit.
Yeah, I've done the PM once and the AM twice. I thought you just took your shot. I was like, that's kind of fucked up. Cheers to Jack Nicholson.
Hell yeah.
Max Mickelson.
Yeah, baby.
Love it. Love BB.
Here's Johnny.
Black Velvet is the best whiskey in the entire world. Shout out to Black Velvet. Please give us money. Thank you, Black Velvet.
Everybody's over here like, oh yeah.
I've never understood why people love it. Brandon was addicted to it, and I just never. I drank it enough too. Like, you know, when you drink something enough.
It's because it's $9 a fucking fifth. That's why everyone loves it.
Yeah, that too.
It's even cheaper if you're in Minnesota.
That makes sense. My thought was I've thrown up so many times on it. That's what I mostly think of. But yeah, I mean, fuck. It's been long enough, and I still hate it. So.
No, The Shining's really good. The Stanley Hotel, if you ever get the chance in Estes Park, Colorado, definitely take that tour. Definitely the adult ghost tour, the PM one.
Well, you can say whatever you want, right?
But yeah, you can say,
and they can't change the rules.
Whatever the hell you want. Should that skit just be put into the best haunted, scary movies
I'm not trying
too?
to ruin anybody's day.
I'm not trying to make it anyone's worst day on the job ever, but do any of those fucking fuckers ever come out of the ceiling with their bare ghost butts and get ghost jizz everywhere?
I'm so sad about that second season because like that skit was ballin'. There was a couple other really good skits, but a lot of them I was just like, man, y'all could have done better.
Yeah. It was, I don't know, it was still a fucking dope show.
The hot dog one will always fucking get me because I related way too much to that.
You look like a hot. Well, he looks like a hot dog. You're wearing a hot dog's costume.
Oh my god. You're too afraid to spank my bare butt, back, and balls.
We know these porn sites better than our own grandma's names. YouPorn, XTube, XNXX.
Oh, that's a good fucking show.
Well, there was a movie when I was in jail that I watched that they're coming out with a new one pretty soon here. The Candyman, the new Candyman.
Oh, I thought they already did come out.
Did it come out?
Yeah,
It already came out.
Dude, I saw that on the list, and when I was listening to a podcast that I like, ours. I'm just kidding. They were talking about the Candyman though as like one of their favorites.
Oh
it
yeah,
it's the old one. I haven't watched the new one, but the old one was fucking dope.
Actually, what's crazy is when I was listening to that podcast, I took down notes of every movie they said. So actually, I'm gonna list these off because they named a few and they were like die hard about it. Do I know exactly where? Not really. Okay, so one Candyman was there. Grave Encounters? I don't know.
Grave Encounters is so fucking good. It's a jump scary one, but it's so fucking good.
I haven't seen that one.
So it's like a mockumentary, but
Don't
it's
give
a horror
anything
film.
away. Oh wait, that's the one where the film crew follows them around, the killer around, isn't it?
No. Grave Encounters is like, it's a mockumentary of like Zach Bagans and Ghost Adventures. And they go to a asylum in Canada, and turns out it's really fucking haunted.
Oh.
And they're trying to fake it the whole time. Like there's like the opening scene, they're interviewing one of the caretakers of the land, and they're like, all right, so has anything spooky happened here? And then it's like, no, I've never seen nothing. It's like some immigrant. He's like, no, I've never seen nothing. Nothing strange has ever happened. And then it like cuts to him giving him $20. He's like, yes, I see very spooky ghost in window right there. And they're like, in this window? And he's like, yeah, in this window. And he's like, yeah, my ghost dick radar. But they're like in this asylum for one day. But while they're in there, it's like 70 plus days. And they don't have food. They're eating rats. Like,
damn.
It gets
I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna have to watch that one.
Dude, it's so good. And the second one, the remake, equally worth watching.
Damn, okay. Maybe I'm gonna find those too.
Grave Encounters.
Now the
Grave
next
Encounters
one
is so good.
I have a list, so it's on my list, Mike, if we need to watch it. Eraserhead, they also said. Has anyone heard of that?
I've heard that one.
Eraserhead. Yeah.
Said it was like a done by like a college student or something, I think, that was like
low budget
or whatever, but said it was just one of his favorites. Oh wait, Evil Dead, Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah, Drag
That's
Me
the
to Hell
one.
is literally up there with one of my favorite ones.
What's Evil Dead? Is that like
Evil Dead is the Bruce Campbell.
Not scary. It's more funny, I would say, but it was like one of the first like actual zombie films. I mean, not actual zombie
It's where
films.
the cabin in the woods meme comes from.
Yeah.
Like the original Cabin in the Woods was Evil Dead. It's Bruce Campbell who
Evil Dead. Yeah.
who he's became like an action movie guy, right?
Pretty much.
After the Evil Dead, so like Ash versus the Dead, Ash and the Living Dead, all that shit. It's all Bruce Campbell.
Wait, is Bruce Campbell? Is that the guy from Scrubs?
No.
Is that who it is?
Nope.
Because he's in some other
Bruce
show.
Bruce Campbell was in Burn Notice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He played what the fuck was
Sam Axe.
Sam Axel.
Yeah. That was a good show too.
I fucking love Burn Notice.
Yep.
That show is my shit.
Went so hard.
Taught me how to break a fucking padlock.
Taught me
with
how
a can
to-
of air duster and a hammer.
Taught me how to eat more yogurt.
Yeah, he does eat a lot of yogurt.
That's
about
like every episode.
VHS?
VHS is
Rewind
fucking
and be
way
kind,
good.
baby.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know.
VHS
is
2
like
sucked though.
Yeah, VHS 2 sucked. VHS Uploaded, I think is what it was called. Not bad. But yeah, the second one sucked. Third one was alright.
Damn.
First
so there's
one,
a lot of them.
first one, very good. Well, it's like a found footage, like
Yeah, I don't like found footage. I don't like. What was that other one? Fucking
VH
Blair Witch is kind of like.
well, yeah, but VHS is like it's kind of like a creep show in a sense,
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
like it's not one movie; it's a bunch of short films.
That's what they said. They said
Yeah.
it was a bunch of different ones, and they said
Yeah, it's
some
like
were
it's
out,
like
but,
creep show.
Yeah.
but they said there was really good ones in it. And that's all I wrote down for my list of movies.
Dude, VHS is worth watching. So is definitely fucking
The Shining.
Grave Encounters.
Grave Encounter, dude. If you
I can't
if
watch
you,
The
if you guys,
Shining.
if you
It's
guys
not on-
want
It's not on HBO.
Yeah, it is.
Or I mean, it is on HBO. I can't watch it.
Do you not have HBO?
I have HBO.
Give
we'll
him
figure that
HBO.
out. But dude, if you got fucking if you guys want to have a date night where we watch Grave Encounters, I'm so fucking down.
Yeah.
As long as you spoon me.
What,
No,
we
I
have
meant
to-
like not like at my house. I meant on Discord.
Oh.
I'm down.
I spend like 50 hours a week with you, you fuck. Why are you trying to spoon me?
Because we don't spoon enough.
It's hard to spoon online.
This relationship has gone stale.
You definitely haven't taught people right then. You get behind them, you hold both their arms, and move the spatulas for them.
Yeah, haven't you seen?
Oh, we've done that before.
what's the-
We've
the-
actually
the
done
Patrick
that
Oh,
before.
that's how I teach
Ghost.
people too.
Patrick Swayze and Ghost.
Yes.
That shit.
Yes.
Teach me how to flip a burger.
A burger.
Oh man, dude, fucking. I'm trying, dude. This is what like 90% of the movies I watch are scary movies, so it's hard for me to think of like a good scary movie.
Did you ever see The Omen?
Yeah, dude,
Omen
I've
is
seen
good.
like 5 different versions of that movie.
The one because
The
they were,
2002 one.
Is that the one with the girl with the
I
different color eyes?
literally yell at people a quote from The Omen on a probably almost daily basis, and they don't understand that it's a quote from The Omen.
What is that?
that's
Be
the.
like- I'll be like,
Are you talking the 06 one? The one that because they
06, yeah.
yeah they that one was released on 666, which I thought was fucking
Hell yeah.
super badass.
Yeah, so there's a quote from The Omen at Damien's 6th birthday, I believe. She jumps off the roof, his nanny does, and before she does that, in front of like because he's ambassador, I believe, from Italy, the dad, and she screams Damien, and there's like they basically bring a circus there. So there's a fuckload of kids. She's like, "This is for you," and she jumps off the house, but she has a noose tied around her neck, tied to the fucking vent on top of the house, and hangs herself in front of all of the kids. And I'll just like randomly throughout the week yell, "Ben, this is for you," and everyone just looks at me like I'm fucking crazy, but I'm not crazy.
No. You ever seen the Babadook or what?
Babadook?
Babadook. That was a
that
good
one's
one.
pretty good.
It kind of just like it's one of those ones you don't really think about, and then it's just like you watch it and it kind of like just stays with you. Like
It almost gave me the same vibe as like The Orphan did.
God
except
damn
for
it!
was
I
like,
literally was just looking that up right
The
now to
Orphan was
suggest
so
that
fucking
shit.
good.
It was way good.
The Orphan is good, but it like Babadook, like the son was her son.
Yeah.
But their relationship reminded me of The Orphan, where the mom just like wanted to kill her fucking kid.
That shit was fucking nuts. I remember watching that. I like watched that one with my mom. I was like, this is fucked up.
What was the one? Mother maybe? Mama?
Mother was the one where the two girls got into a car crash
With their dad.
With their dad, who was the guy from Silent Hill.
Yeah, yep, that was a good one.
Yeah, and then the spirit of the moth witch followed them to like live with his identical twin, who was also the guy from Silent Hill.
Damn.
And fucking that one was nuts. And then his girlfriend's like, I'm not going crazy. These kids are crazy. And one of them just like walks on all fours and eats cherries down to the pit. And just leaves pits in the bowl.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking that's Mother, right?
I thought
or is that's
Mama? That's Mama.
And then Ma. I'm thinking Ma, the fucking one that came out 2 years ago with the God, what was the lady in? It was the
Tramp. Wait,
no, it was the one with
Mother. Mother was with Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay, Mother's with Jennifer Lawrence, where that one's the one where they're recreating Adam and Eve over and over again until they get it right in a haunted house.
Jesus.
And she just keeps getting reincarnated. Mama is the one where they are with the Silent Hill guy. Which Silent Hill, throwing that out there, not even in my top 10.
Silent? Yeah. Are you talking about, like, because wasn't there the newer one? Was there an old one even, or was the newer one like just the only one made off of the game? I don't really remember. I didn't think it was that good.
Would you? Where would you classify? Like, I don't know if this is a horror or not, but Silence of the Lambs.
That was a pretty good
psychological thriller.
Yeah, that's what I would almost say too,
Yeah.
because it's just like a mind fuck. It's not even like.
I mean, scary movie. It's scary.
Is that the one where he's like got the guy hanging up and he's like, "Show me how you."
No, that's it puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Hello,
Okay.
Clarice.
Oh, the
Are the
fucking-
lambs still screaming?
Dude,
Would you
Silence
fuck
of the
me?
Lambs
I would
movies
fuck
were
me.
like good, and then they went and like did the one where he was younger, and that one was way good.
Yeah,
I was
Hannibal.
Like, yeah, I was
when
like,
he-
that
no,
one
that-
was dope.
Hannibal is after he escapes the FBI, and the same person. It's like a sequel.
Oh,
I don't know. There was one
Okay,
where
I
he was
haven't seen
younger.
that yet.
There was
What's
one
the
where
one-
he was younger, and
Oh.
it was back in like the war, and it was not war, but like one where he was younger, and it was fucking way good.
So there's a sequel.
That
to Silence
motherfucker
of
is
the
still
Lamb.
alive too, by the way.
Jeez.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, there's a sequel to it where the FBI chases him down to Italy, and he's just like recreating Michelangelo art pieces with human bodies.
Damn.
Shit, Hannibal was 2001.
Yeah, dude, and I
Holy
watched it
fuck.
probably in 2001.
It was a 2013 one as well.
There was.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. Then
I wonder if that's the one I'm thinking
Anthony
about.
Hopkins wasn't fucking Hannibal then in that one.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking of is the 2001.
Yeah, because you gotta have the OG.
Because I'm pretty sure the opening scene is they're in fucking like a street market in Prague or something like that. And they almost track him down, and he's just like eating an apple, walking away, looking at the fucking FBI agent.
Silence of the Lambs. That was the first one.
God, I had another good movie in mind. Fuck me.
You know what movie? It wasn't really a scary movie either, and it was really fucking funny. But Joyride. I always thought that one was kind of like, because the trucker that chased him or whatever. You guys ever see that one?
Oh shit! I remember seeing
Who
fucking.
the fuck was in that? I gotta look that up now.
God, I can't
2001. Holy
Oh my
shit!
God.
It's a thriller mystery. It's got
Is that Paul Walker?
Paul Walker in it.
Oh God!
Wait. Oh shit! Hold on a second.
Dude, it was so fucking good.
Dude, there's a fucking...
And,
So
and
he was-
Steve Zahn in it.
He was Fast and Furious before it was even a thing.
He was joyriding before the fast.
Okay,
Two Joyride, Two Furious.
You don't remember that movie?
Oh, I didn't watch it, but that brings it back. I remember seeing the trailers for it.
There's a movie that...
Maybe I did watch that. Fuck, I think I did watch that. What the fuck?
There's a fucking movie that Evan Stock told me about that is supposed to be a fucking horror movie, but the entire, like... God, the whole fucking soundtrack of it is AC/DC, and it's called Maximum Overdrive.
Oh my god.
I've heard of Maximum Overdrive. I've never seen it.
Dude, it's apparently like where semi-trucks come to life and like just try to drive over and fucking kill everybody.
Sounds like my kind of movie.
I didn't know if anybody here has seen it, but apparently it's
Jesus
like
Christ.
on Amazon it's got like fucking 4.5 stars. It's apparently supposed to be like one of the worst movies ever fucking created. But dude, it's a Stephen King movie.
87% of Google users have liked this movie.
Dude, it's like Stephen King's worst fucking movie, and it's about semi trucks that come to
It's
life.
got Emilio Estevez in it. What?
And the whole fucking soundtrack is AC/DC songs. Because that was Stephen
The
King's
coach
favorite
from
thing.
Mighty Ducks.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, this should be a watch party. If you have a watch
Dude.
party on fucking the podcast, it should be Maximum Overdrive.
Because
We're not
it's
gonna
just
do
the
it on
dude
the
in the green. He's got the
podcast.
Green Goblin
Yeah,
truck. Oh my
Dude,
god.
what the fuck? I could literally, when he was telling me about it, I could not believe what the fuck he was saying. I was like, are you telling me there's a semi-truck horror movie with fucking AC/DC as the whole soundtrack?
Evan
Yes.
Stock that's not the guy who does
he's like
cicada video or cicada
No.
video.
No, dude,
That's
he's my fucking
Cat.
he's my buddy that was fucking I was in the band with.
He's a garage band dude that's kind of making a kind of name for himself around here.
Okay. Nice. Has he played for you guys before?
Me?
Like for Lark or
Oh no,
He
he's playing.
plays on Wednesday.
He's playing this Wednesday.
He's pretty good.
He's the shit, dude.
I'll be off work by then. I might have to come in.
Yeah, you should. I think rumor has it he's bringing the whole band. But yeah.
He's coming back? No, I was kidding.
Nah. He's fucking
Did he go to CF?
No, he lived up here for a while. That's how I met him.
Okay.
Because he's originally from Cedar Rapids, and then he moved up here. I joined a couple bands with him, and then he ended up moving back.
You in the band with Jordan Lampman then?
Jacob Lampman?
Jacob
you mean?
Lampman, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. I had him play though.
I was
where
I
we're at.
I was a roommate with him.
Are you really?
I used to be like back in the day.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, he didn't like me.
No shit.
Well,
Damn it.
Because I fucking, I was going through some shit and just didn't have money to pay for myself.
Oh
so
god. Okay.
It was one of those situations.
Dude, totally been there.
Broke.
He's good shit though.
Yeah.
Him and Evan are fucking good pals too.
We need to get a drum set for Al over here.
Fuck that, dude.
He's got carpal tunnel.
I do.
You can just play
I can still
drums
play.
during our podcast.
Yeah, let me find out. When everybody subscribes to our Patreon page, we'll get a fucking house band.
You give carpal tunnel you think it's from the drumming?
If I'm fucking cooking.
Yeah, it's from a lot of shit. I mean, I've had it for, I don't know. It's not that
You gotta
bad.
get one of those people that does like the rollers on it or whatever, and they just roll it all out.
No, I don't know, because mine's in my wrists.
They roll them all out though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like
I've never
inside
tried.
of his wrist, dumbass.
Yeah. Cut it out, get surgery on it. Fuck it.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. I mean,
Cut your hands off. Fuck it.
Masturbate less often.
Yeah. I still play. Like, carpal tunnel doesn't affect my playing at all. It just fucking, burns,
Yeah.
a lot. But it is what it is.
You gotta do stretches every morning.
Maybe
Yeah.
an easier instrument?
What am I going to do, be a fucking bass player?
Bongo.
Damn.
Just kidding. I love bass players. You guys are my favorite, honestly. Don't ever think I'm talking shit on bass players, even though I just did. But
Bass is
So-
fucking so hard, dude.
Bass is
if you
scary.
really want to get into basses, I don't
if you
play
don't
my
have
bass.
if you don't have big hands, bass is like the hardest instrument to fucking learn.
Dude, when I went back to get I could stretch over anything on my guitar when I was after I was playing bass for a while.
Yeah, because your frets
oh
are fucking an inch. Bass is
They're
inch and a half.
Yeah,
you get a fucking
ungodly far.
Dude, it's not, especially 5-string basses or it's 6-string basses. The people who play those things where they fucking put their whole hand
even the technique of doing slapping and shit, because how you slap with the thumb and fucking pick with your fingers, it's that is fucking not easy to do.
No, that's
quick.
super easy to learn. It's no different than drum rudiments.
But quickly though, doing it quickly is
it's literally just a beat with your wrist. It's that's not the hard part. The hard part is your left hand fretting.
Nah, that's the easy part. I think doing hand stuff is easy.
Dylan, you're fucking wrong.
I play bass. Okay? Alright?
Let me see you slap.
I slap.
It needs more slap.
It just takes
more slap.
Slapping is a repetitive percussive motion. So
slapping isn't hard. The slapping part isn't hard. It's the doing the picking part with your fingers while you're slapping and trying to keep that wrist going, while also using your middle finger, your pointer, middle, and ring finger to pick strings while you're slapping.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Send an email.
Slapping's easy. Slapping is not hard.
Slapping while playing everything else is hard.
Yes, but slapping itself is fun and super awesome. I just wish I could do everything else while I'm slapping.
Slappa the bass, man. I don't think that we can talk about scary movies without bringing in Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's one I was going to talk about, bro. Fuck yeah. That was one of the first. Oh my god, that movie fucked me up. I had nightmares about that shit.
Dude, I saw that in the original College Square Theater.
Oh, I wasn't here for that one. What movie was it?
Jeepers Creepers.
Ooh.
Me and Dana watched the second one first, which was amazing. That one was fucking crazy good.
Oddly racist, yes.
Was it racist? I don't really
Super. It was what, the second one was based in 1980 something, I think. I want to say it was 1980 something. And the white football players on the bus were super racist against the black football players on the bus. Which I didn't notice when I watched it when I was, 11.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know.
It's because you're white.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying I was also 11 and didn't know about racism.
Yeah, they don't teach racism at an early enough age, in my opinion.
Huh.
But yeah, no, I just I remember it vividly now and being an oddly racist, scary movie. But that's Jeepers Creepers 2. Jeepers Creepers 1, again, Justin Long.
Jeepers Creepers 1 was good too.
He's had Justin Long's had such a fucking long career.
He's had a wild ride in Hollywood.
He fucking has. He has this shit that I don't know. Dude, oh my.
I feel like he's the guy you could trust too.
This isn't a fucking horror movie. It's just a weird fucking movie. Some people might label it as horror. If you do, go fuck yourself. But have you guys seen fucking Tusk?
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
Isn't that where the person gets put inside of a fucking walrus suit or something?
No, he fucking. Well, I mean, kinda, but he fucking. This. Oh god, this dude. I need to look it up because I'm almost certain it's the same guy from Hannibal, but I'm probably wrong. It's a fucking Kevin Smith film. And the main character has a fucking obsession with walruses. So he captures this guy and fucking Haley Joel Osment's in it. That's funny as fuck. And Johnny Depp. Anyway, he captures this fucking dude and basically stitches him with other people's skin to make him a walrus.
Yeah.
And then puts him on display. It is the most fucked up movie I've ever seen.
It's a freak show.
It is fucked. I don't even know what the genre is. I
don't even know if I'd want to watch it because I definitely saw that.
Okay, so
I saw what he looked like, and it was so weird.
On IMDb, it's labeled comedy, drama, and horror, and it is probably the worst movie I've ever fucking seen in my life.
What the fuck?
But it's it's one of those movies that you have to fucking watch. Johnny Depp's in it, Haley Joel Osment.
Justin Long.
Yeah, Justin Long is the main character. Fucking,
of course he is.
Dude, Harley Morenstein, the guy who does fucking...
Is Justin Long the guy that's in the suit?
Yeah, of course.
Is he?
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
hell yeah. Dude, he's the guy that gets walrused.
You just got walrused.
Yeah. Seriously.
Ashton Kutcher just comes out of nowhere.
Harley Morenstein, I'm pretty sure is the dude who fucking, isn't he the, the Epic Mealtime guy? Have you ever fucking watched that show?
Epic Mealtime was crazy.
Dude,
Wait, I think. Wasn't that where they did all the crazy ass like layers of like bacon and burgers and oh my
dude,
god.
They just get fucking drunk as fuck and make fucked up food. But like also at the same time, if you're high, you're like, I'm gonna make that tomorrow. As a half-ass chef, yeah, I'm fucking into that shit. But dude, I'm telling you, oh my god, it's one of the most fucked up movies I ever watched. It's so bad, it's.
I have a movie. I haven't seen it, and I don't really know if I really want to or care unless someone tells me it's worth watching. Human Centipede.
I was just thinking that.
Fuck no.
Don't watch that.
That shit's so bad.
I definitely don't. I think someone said. I don't know if someone said this or if I read it somewhere. Someone said this. But someone was talking about how they thought like the next one was better. Or something. What? I don't know. The second one, or
there's like 3 of them, and they're probably all ass
to mouth.
Hey.
You'd think if you tried to describe a movie and you said it's ass to mouth, oh sick! I'm gonna go watch that right now. What the fuck was that? What the hell did I watch?
According to Rotten Tomatoes, it got 49% on the tomato meter, which means it was 51% good.
God.
If you're going by that rule.
It's so bad.
It's fucked.
The first one is just 2 German porn stars getting sewn to a fucking Chinese guy.
It's like Scary 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
And 2 Girls, 1 Cup was scary enough, so... I remember showing my dad that. I was like, Dad, you gotta watch this video.
God.
Do you remember almost vomiting when you were fucking 13?
Yeah, I literally did.
Or did you also vomit and maybe get a boner at the same time?
My dad made the... I can't watch this.
What, 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Mm-hmm. I had to show it to him. I said, Dad, you gotta watch this.
Dude, did you guys know that the girl, like one of the girls died like the next day?
Was it sepsis?
Dysentery.
No, dysentery. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, one died from dysentery like the next day, and then the other one is still like a wannabe actor. But yeah, 10 seconds of pooping in somebody's mouth.
I mean, if you put poop in your mouth to become a famous actor, god damn it, you deserve to be an actor.
She said people...
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Chris Evans did worse.
Dude, okay, so, the girl said that somebody recognized her from the fucking film and asked her to poop in her hand, which she did, and he ate it right there.
Ooh.
Fucking nasty people, dude.
I would have...
Isn't that how the girl died from eating poop?
Yeah, the other girl that died eating the other girl's poop. So why would you want to eat that girl's poop? God damn it! How the fuck did we
That's
get
like
here?
watching the guy dying from getting fucked by the horse, and then people are like, "Wow, I want to get fucked by a horse."
Did you see the size of that cock? Like it probably reached his fucking heart. No wonder he died.
I couldn't. That video haunted me. Yeah.
You guys are wild.
Got an aching feeling of throwing up right now.
On an unrelated note, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Celebratory masturbation.
I gotta fucking jerk off in that guy's honor.
If you can't come in her, have a horse come in you.
Have a horse come on her.
And pull out your intestines.
Gross as fuck.
If I had a nickel.
I'd only have a nickel.
Oh, man.
I kind of want to watch some scary movies right now, boys.
Yeah, I'm about to go home and fucking watch The Shining and eat way too much chicken nugget.
Ooh. Nice.
Just like one large chicken nugget?
Yeah. A 45-pound nugget.
People would buy that.
I'm talking to Banquet about it. We got
make the world's biggest chicken nugget.
Patents pending.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those big old gummy bears, but just one chicken nugget.
Imagine if you made a big ass gummy bear like that, but made it edible.
Damn.
I'd be high as fuck.
You'd be fucking scared of everything. Everything
You
would be a
wouldn't-
fucking horror movie.
Jesus. What,
Put that
it's
in the
like
middle
all-
of a room and put a bunch of
It's all
potheads in a
shrooms.
room and show the gummy bear and just be like, this is a pot, or this is a edible gummy bear, and then they all just go like zombie mode on it.
And it's got shrooms and DMT in it.
Another fucking crazy horror movie that's really good. Truth or Dare.
That one I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't even know if I've heard about that.
It was not a very popular movie.
What about...
Wasn't that recent? That was... Oh, yeah, that was 2018 is what it looks like.
What about...
That's a different one. Well, yeah, that one, but there's a different one. Like a B-list movie. What the fuck is it called? It's literally called Truth or Dare. Why the fuck is this bullshit movie coming up?
This kind of reminds me of a movie called The Quiet Place.
Yep. Very quiet.
Did you guys... Did you... Okay, did anybody fucking here watch Bird Box?
No.
I did.
No.
Dude, fuck that movie. Fuck that entire movie.
I
Sandra Bullock, you're a fucking angel, but fuck that movie. That shit was awful.
I also think that movie was awful.
It was fucking dog balls.
Made no sense. Oh, you can't look, and then you're rowing your boat down a river, and some hand comes out of the lake. Like what? Like what is your movie? Why'd you bring Machine Gun Kelly into your movie?
A Quiet Place was good though, I guess. I don't know. I saw that, like, I fucking drank before going to see that, and then I found out it was in, like, the IMAX, so, like, they had the recliners and shit. And I still stayed awake some fucking how.
The funniest
I have no idea how.
The funniest shit about A Quiet Place was that when
Ryan Reynolds was
on
in
a jailbroken whatever thing to watch it for free. One of my friends brought it up because people wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
But because it was like that, there weren't, it was a little different. So we're fucking watching the movie with all the friends, and they're just like, someone says about 20 minutes in or something like that. I think it was like 20 minutes in. They go, "Man, I wish we could tell what they were saying in sign language. Like, I wish we could tell what they were saying because it was illegal, so it didn't have subtitles." And so I was like, oh, fuck, you're right. So I had seen the movie before, so the whole movie I was telling them what they were saying when they were doing sign language. I had to, like...
Oh, okay, the movie I was thinking about wasn't Truth or Dare. It's called Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it's got Brittany Snow in it.
Yep.
Huge fan of her. Yeah. I only remember that because I was like, oh man, it's got the guy from Trailer Park Boys in it too. So I looked up his IMDb page.
Which one?
Rob Wells, Ricky.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's kind of a shitty cast because it's Paris Hilton, and I don't know if that gives it all away to you guys, but do you guys remember...
Wax.
House of
House
Wax.
of
Dude,
Wax.
House of
I
Wax.
loved it.
That guy, talk about nightmares. That guy has the record for the most amount of nightmares I've had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had a repeating nightmare of that guy where literally I'd get chased by hundreds of that guy. And I would die. And just be like laying there dead, but just being like, wow, I guess I'm dead. And then I'd wake up and I'd get chased again, and I'd just be like, what is this fucking dream? And it happened a lot. I had that dream I couldn't watch that movie ever again because I couldn't even think about it for the longest time because it scared the fuck out of me.
Alright, we're watching it tonight.
Just that guy, the fucking killer guy. I don't even remember what he looks like, and I don't even want to because I'll have a bad dream. Yeah, that shit was awesome. I remember watching one of Rob Zombie's movies. I don't remember which one it was, but
House of 1,000 Corpses?
it might have been. I don't know. It was older, and it was honestly pretty good.
Dude, his... Yeah.
House of 1,000 Corpses is fucking way good.
Yeah, we used to watch that all the time on fucking Serially. That and Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
That shit was... Yeah, dude, those fucking movies are nuts. It sucks that
Did he play his music in it? I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
I think
it
in
probably
House,
was his.
In
He
House
probably,
of a Thousand Corpses, I think he did.
Yeah, that, or maybe he like helped with the score of it. But didn't the goddamn.
That's the tits. That's like Tenacious D level. Like make a movie and only use your songs.
Sid Haig, whatever the fuck is
Sid
his
Hale?
Yeah, Sid Haig. He died fucking what, last year?
Oh, Otis.
Or 2019, yeah.
Not Otis.
The bald dude.
Captain Spaulding.
Captain Spaulding, yeah. He died 2019, which sucked because he was so fucking great in
Spooky.
that fucking movie. Yeah, he was
spooky
fucking
man.
awesome. He was in a shitload of stuff, too.
I
Shitload of stuff.
love in Devil's Rejects when he's like dreaming and he's like banging this super hot chick and then he wakes up and there's just some fat chick on top of him. He's like, "Get off me, bitch."
He was in the Kill Bills, too, it looks like. Yeah, he was fucking a fuckload of shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, dude. I had a really fucking good scary movie. I just can't remember. I mean, shout out to the scary movies. Those were pretty dope.
Oh, God, yeah. Fuck.
I think I don't know if I had Emma watch those. It's so hard for me to want to watch something. Like, I can't watch something with her. And if I'm going to watch something scary, I have to, like, be like, no, like, I want to watch TV alone. You know, she thinks because I'm getting off video games to watch a movie that it's time to hang out and watch a movie. And I'm like, no. You don't understand.
No, Backdoor Sluts 9 I want to watch by myself.
I think I was watching, I told her one time when I was blackout drunk, I was blacked out and I was just explaining to her how I was so sad because she doesn't like scary movies and we can't relate on that level. And
you probably ruined her life.
And she was like, yeah, she's pretty sad. And then I was watching a scary movie. I don't know if it was Fear Street or what. And she's just watching the TV and she goes, interesting. And I was like, that was her attempt of trying to like show her interest in my scary movies. And I was like, hell yeah, it's interesting. But I think she actually did watch the third Fear Street with me. And honestly, those were dope movies. Holy fuck.
Those were all good.
That was awesome. I want to watch the... I'm not really sure if it's going to be good, but that new movie coming out, Antlers. I don't know if it's going to be good, but it just kind of looks like it could be.
Yeah, I don't know. The Someone's in Your House or There's Someone in Your House is pretty fucking good. It's like if Scream was written originally in 2021.
It was... Oh, man. So it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I thought it was good. It just doesn't... I felt like it didn't give you enough clues or foreshadowing, or it didn't have any fun. It felt like it didn't have any fun Easter eggs leading up to who it was. It just kind of...
Oh, you didn't figure it out early?
What do you think showed that it was him?
I just think watching scary movies. I don't know.
I don't think there's anything that shows it was him. There was nothing. It didn't show. There was no clues into it. I thought about it long and hard, and there was really nothing. That, like, yeah, of course you know it has to be someone they know, and they're gonna make it a twist. And it's not the boyfriend, because you know that's them trying to throw you off. That's the first thing you notice. But it didn't really give... It didn't try to even give you any clues, I guess. Like, yeah, you may have been able...
I think it's just because the person in question is the only person that doesn't have any, like, real problems.
Are you talking about the killer or the guy that
The killer.
The killer doesn't have... Right, I see that. I
don't know. Me and Mateo both figured it out early as all hell when we were watching it.
I mean, maybe you could guess it, but they don't really have any... I don't feel like they have any actual foreshadowing or anything. Like, you could guess that it's him, but they don't have any actual evidence in the movie. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, it's just kind of the standard deduction of, oh, this person's going after people that have overlaying issues with the community. I guess. Or
right. And his dad's like the person who's fucking everything. I don't know. It really didn't have any good. Like it did, I don't know. You could guess it's him, but it didn't have like when you find out it's him. There's really just I wish there was more.
There wasn't
to go
a punch
back
to it.
I wish there was more that you saw during the movie that just made you go, "Oh, duh! Why didn't I think about that?"
Like literally a flashback.
Yeah, like something that could have just been flashback. Yeah, like that. Like like in normal scary movies when they do the flashbacks of the Easter eggs, and you're just like, "Oh my god! I didn't even think about that, dude. I didn't even think about it." But that's a good scary movie, or like a good plot scary movie when turns out, and they go back through and like you're just like, bro, that was a whole trip. I was not even expecting.
Yeah.
Kind of like Fear Street,
But it also
Fear
has like
Street
a
was
really
dope.
like lame ending. I think.
Yeah. I think that's more my problem with it. It was like, it was kind of cool. It was interesting that it was him, but it was really the ending was just kind of.
Should have ended with the forest fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was like 2 minutes of bullshit that we didn't need.
There was about 2 minutes of bullshit that we didn't need. And when he was like, oh, I thought killing my dad would have been better or something. I was just like, what?
There's that new movie coming out or whatever, Antlers. I kind of want to see that one.
That's what I just said that.
I wasn't listening.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you.
Is that the one where they birth a sheep?
No, it's like, but yeah, I think it looks like it could be good as fuck.
Good.
And it's like, don't open the door. The trailer was good. The trailer, dude, I hate trailers because they ruin a whole movie. That trailer is good because it's just suspenseful. And yeah, you'll see shit a little bit, but dude, that looks like it's going to actually be a good fucking movie, dude. Have you seen the trailers for it?
Yeah.
It's just about don't open the door. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Of course, kid goes and opens the door. I mean, what was going to happen, that doesn't really ruin the plot. Of course, the door's going to get opened, You didn't ruin anything for you. Of course, the door is going to be open. Where other scary movies, they literally show that's like we were talking about. What was the movies like the Insidious or whatever, or the Conjuring? They show everything inside the trailers. Every time I'd watch a trailer for one of those movies, I'd just see what was fucking going on.
They show you the best parts of the film, and it's just like,
dude,
okay.
I know. I remember that. I remember seeing a commercial, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, this movie's gonna be so good." And I remember it where the only like fucking scary parts really were what we saw in the commercials, and I walked out of it just like, that movie was boring as fuck.
Right.
That movie sucked. I never wanted to watch those movies. I don't think I've watched any of them. Like, I've watched a few maybe, but I thought they were the first couple. I just felt like it was so bad.
Yeah. It's not a great series.
Oh, another movie I haven't watched, but I really fucking want to, because I've watched two now by the guy, I don't remember his name, but the guy who did Midnight Mass. I don't remember his name, but Midnight Mass was dope. And then he was also the guy who did what I watched, Gerald's Game, which was another, it wasn't as good, but it was still really fucking, really crazy, kind of really good, interesting. And there was a scene in it that made me want to throw up so bad. But he also apparently directed Hush, and I want to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently has the same chick from Midnight Mass and whatever the other show he did, Hill House and stuff. And everyone said Hush was good as fuck, so I really want to watch it. But that guy does some good shit. What was the movie I was thinking about that he did? Fuck, I lost it. Maybe it was Hush what I was thinking about. I don't know, but anything that guy directs, dude, I'd fucking watch it. Even though sometimes he goes a little too hard on the drama, sometimes someone will start talking and then music will start playing and you'll just be like... That was like in Midnight Mass when the fucking sheriff guy goes to talk to them about... Or the girl goes to the sheriff to tell him that shit's going on and problems are going on and they're poisoning shit and planning stuff. And then next thing you know, the sheriff's talking about how he's like fucking Arabian or something, or whatever he is, Indian, I don't fucking know. And how his life sucks and how people hate on him and disrespect him and the music's playing and you're just like, when the fuck did this happen? Like, it's good. It's a good speech, like great speech, you know, whatever. Like, you got me hooked, but where the fuck did you come up with this? This guy just started talking out of nowhere. He makes me want to cry. And then I think back to why he's even talking about this. The lady, all she said was, hey, they're fucking shit up and they're poisoning people. Blood is literally burning in thin air. Like, go investigate. Well, people were prejudiced against me and in my country, and I just have been treated different my whole life. Sad music's playing. And you know what I got? I got nothing. You know, people never did nothing for me. It's just like, wow, where the fuck did that come from, dude?
So what he's saying is he's not gonna go help those motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what he says at the end. His last, 10 seconds of his dramatic speech was, so no, I am not gonna go investigate this.
Hell no.
Like, fuck, dude.
If I was a white person, I would be there in an instant. But us colored folk don't go fucking chasing drama like that.
Yeah, dude, Midnight Mass was dope. I keep telling Emma, I'm like, we gotta just watch it. Like, it's not scary. It's just a good show. It's not jump scare. You're not gonna get fucking jump scared. You know?
Yeah, it's
nothing
just
scary in
suspenseful.
the show. It's just interesting. Mysterious is what I told Maurer. I kept telling Maurer, God, I can't just stop watching because it's mysterious. And then 2 days later, we're in Discord and he's just talking to the guys. He's like, yeah, I'm watching Midnight Mass and I don't know, man. It's just mysterious. I was like, you bitch. I'm glad you're watching it, but way to steal my fucking line, bro.
All right. Well, is this is a good spot to end the week's show?
And we are, as a people, inherently and historically.
Yeah, we went for a while.
So, yeah, thanks again for joining us for another episode of the WRK podcast, where we ask the questions, but at the end of the day, who really knows? As always, I'm Jose AJ with my good friends Dylan and Michael.
What's up?
Yeah, so make sure you follow us on Twitter at WRK Pod, Instagram at WRK Podcast. If you made it this far on the YouTube show, subscribe on YouTube. Get us that custom URL. Outside of that, subscribe to the Patreon page, patreon.com/WRK Pod, and we'll catch you fuckers next week.
Bye.
If this fucking TikTok is not funny, I'm gonna be really
Those
pissed.
folks who were responsible have been held accountable.
Develops